Hi everyone. Look, I wanted to take the moment to once again congratulate all of our Scouts who received their Australian Scout Award, our Venturer Scouts who received their Queen Scout Award, our Rover Scouts who received their Baden-Powell Scout Award, and all of our adult leaders and volunteers who received an Adult Recognition Award last weekend. I'd also like to take some time to express my thanks to the tireless work of all the other members and the paid staff who prepared, coordinated, and thus made the whole three ceremonies run very, very smoothly. So whatever role you played, you have my deepest thanks and bravo for a job well done. We've recently been advised by Scouts Australia that new portraits of King Charles are now available for display in Scout dens. And most Scout dens have a portrait of the late Queen Elizabeth II. The new portraits of King Charles can be obtained from your local federal member of parliament. And if you obtain one of these, it may be really simple to simply place it over the existing portrait of Queen Elizabeth II using the same frame that you currently have in place. But there is a short article below which details what to do with the Queen's portrait if it is to be discarded. And given that the monarch remains a component of one of the Scout promises, it is appropriate for an image of the monarch to be displayed in our Scout dens, should you choose to. I thought I would provide an update on our visitor registration since the rollout of that new process via the QR code scanning codes. And as at this week, we've had over 560 visitors to register at Scout unit meetings, at camps and events. And look, this is very heartening that all formations have begun introducing this process. As I've mentioned previously, I am monitoring those registrations on a regular basis, and we will be in touch with formation leaders if we see some of our visitors getting close to the maximum 7 visits. So thank you everyone for implementing this important measure, and please make sure that you continue to seek visitors registering at your meeting or your event. We continue to see a need to remind all of our members about the way we engage with each other. Perhaps that's the language that we're using, or the tone of our voice, or the emails that we send. Look, I appreciate and understand that there are times when things do not go as planned for a variety of reasons. But it is how we react or respond to those times which can unfortunately escalate them or sometimes resolve them. So can I please ask that you consider your approach to those issues as they arise and remind all of us about our Scout promise and our law. And that is, on my honour, I promise to do my best and to live by the Scout law, which is be respectful, be friendly and courteous, care for others and the environment, do what is right, be trustworthy, honest and fair, and use resources wisely, and believe in myself. So learn from my experiences and face challenges with courage. So let's make sure that we are all living by these values every day. Our Jump Into Joey's program has kicked off over the last week, and we've had 20 new young people trialling Joey Scouts across 5 groups in our branch. And I'm really looking forward to reviewing that program at the completion and hoping that we can secure 20 new Joey Scouts by the beginning of term 4. Last weekend I participated in the Chief Commissioner meeting for Australia across all of my colleagues, and it was a very full agenda for the day. There are several matters under review that will progress to the National Operations Committee or the National Executive Committee over the coming months. I did take the opportunity, however, to remind all Chief Commissioners that the decisions and the discussions at this national level must always remain focused on the weekly program that we run across our groups. So a gentle reminder that the delivery of the program is at the core of everything we do. A reminder that the August 60 Minutes of session has been loaded into the RC and the DC Teams portal, and this month has a focus on basic compass work. And that's great to see, because that was one of the requests that came out of the recent RC and DC conference. I hope you have a great week and good scouting.